Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you the progress I've made over the past week or two on my game. And so let's get into it. The first thing to show you is the pause menu. It doesn't pause anything yet, but it will soon, promise. Uh, and then, but from here we can now return to the main menu, uh, which is something we couldn't do before. So now, if you remember from the last video, we worked on this settings menu. And since last time, uh, I made it scrollable so that if you have more than will fit on the screen, you can see it. And so I made more than what could fit on the screen so that I could show you the scrolling. Uh, and then I also attempted to add a little bit more of a little more control types. We can now bind keys to more than just A and C, or A through Z rather. Uh, you can do space and left shift, uh, and control. You can do controls as well, and alt. Uh, and I tried to do combination keys like control T, uh, but it's giving me trouble. It was working before, I promise, but like now it's just not. Like if I do left shift, it works for a second for some reason. I don't know what's up, but it's not working right now. Okay, so now if we return to the normal game, uh, there's a bunch more stuff that I can show you. Let's see. So first, if we go over to our chest and we open it up, you'll see a few things. First, um, the item display uh, for the item thing, it now works. You can see the item. There's no weirdness at all, and it displays properly. And there's also this bar at the top, which will appear at the top of any sort of sub-menu. Well, basically any menu that is smaller than full screen and isn't this menu over here. And something that I forgot to show off in my first video is that these actually move around. And this bar is here in order to make that easier in case this is all filled up and there are buttons all over the place. You don't have to worry about clicking on something. You can just click up here and not worry about it. And these menus can also shrink and grow, although although they aren't very yeah, they're not very, no. It doesn't quite work. Yes, that's what I meant to say. And so if I restart the game real quick, uh, we can fix that. And so next, in this menu, uh, over here, last time there was a glitch where if you press this button right here, this item would come back and stack when they're clearly not stackable. But I fixed it, so now only stackable items fit there. And this chest plate right here was designed by a friend of mine, and I think it looks pretty good. It's chainmail, so yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, okay. And let's see. And now if I open this and this, you see my inventory is quite. Oh, that's not supposed to be moving. I guess I'll have to fix that. Anyway, uh, the you see my inventory is, or my screen is rather cluttered. So what I can do is I can press escape and the last menu I opened closes, or the last menu I clicked on closes. So I can close that one, and I can close that one too. And then, uh, if any of you remember from my, or no, you wouldn't remember. No, yes, yes, mm-hmm, yes, yes. Uh, uh, the in my first video, my screen was rather small because uh, there was a glitch where if I made the screen too big, these two buttons here would just be off the screen, hidden away. Uh, so I fixed that so now no matter how big my screen is, uh, we can still see that, or we can still see them. Yes, and now uh, what else? Uh, yes. Uh, and what else is uh, crafting? Uh, I made some crafting stuff. So right here we have a crafting menu, uh, and this isn't all of the crafting that will be there. But like it won't all be this boring. Just uh, get this material, craft this. Um, as you can see, I have one log, and I can craft the stick or the handle, as it's called. Uh, and what I mean by other crafting, uh, in the future, uh, I plan. Why is that? Huh. Okay, another thing to fix. Uh, anyway, um, so in the future, the you'll have different tool parts and uh, made of different materials, and you'll base the other type of crafting will be just combining them. So, like, if you want to craft a pickaxe, you'd need one of these sticks or some sort of stick made of a different material, and you'd need a pickaxe head, and uh, you'd like combine them kind of like this, but you'd get to choose. Well, it'd be less like do you have this, and more like uh, oh, it'd be more like opening this menu and selecting of all the uh, tool parts, which one do you want to use? Uh, because you could use any type of material for a handle, and any material for a pickaxe head. And the reason why this works well is because if you look down here, I have materials, uh, and these 5 materials make up all all 4 of these items, or uh, all 6 of these items. You see, this one uh, is made of wood and iron. Uh, Iron is the gray color, and the wood is the brown color. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Uh, and the reason why this bowstring is blue is because I haven't made a white cloth yet, and I was just lazy. Uh, and so, uh, what it'll it'll be kind of making this sword uh, will be like having a tool, a wooden handle, a wooden guard, and an iron blade. And you'd combine those in like some sort of menu, kind of like this, but not the same, and it would craft the sword. Another thing that I'd like to do in the future, uh, that I haven't done yet, is oh, I can't open the chest because it's empty. Uh, but if I had like two of these open. If I click on this one, I want this one to, come to the front because I clicked on it. That's something I'll probably have by next video, I hope. I also need this to disappear when there's nothing here. I don't know why it's here. All these issues pop up like only when I'm recording. I swear. Uh, and so, and then let's see. The final thing that I have is if I sprint down here. I know it doesn't look like I'm sprinting, but I am. Uh, there are caves and cliffs. Not Minecraft though. Uh, I think. I guess not. Uh, so there's a cave over here and a cliff over here. Yeah, well, the cave is in the cliff. You see. Eventually, you won't be able to walk on this because it's kind of like a wall basically. But you'll be able to jump down, and I guess maybe there'll be some mechanic for climbing up them as well. But they won't be like normal terrain. Uh, and then there's these caves, yeah. And this bluish purple indicator indicates that it's an entrance. There'll be something similar uh, on the village houses on the doors. I should probably make this a little smaller though. But anyway, uh, this this indicator eventually will have like an icon for what kind of entrance it is. So like if it's a blacksmith, it'll have like a hammer or something. If it's like a bandit hideout, it'll have an appropriate symbol and such. Uh, and so if we interact and enter the cave, you can see a terrible choice of colors. Uh, but that's just how it is for now until I make some proper textures or my friends make proper textures. Because if I made textures, they'd just be gray, and I'm not quite sure that's very exciting. And so if we come over to the scene view, uh, I should make this smaller. We come over to the scene view over here. Uh, this is the cave that we're in. And as you can see, it's pretty expansive. Uh, and these walls, you can't, walk through or anything unless you have super speed and phase through them like me. Uh, and then if we, eh, this top one is the original entrance, which should not be there. But if I target that one, we can leave the cave. And uh, here's the sort of look at the cliffs that is a bit more farther out. This is what the cliffs look like. Yeah, cool. I hope. Uh, and so that's kind of all I've done since last time. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment with your thoughts. And that's about it. So, goodbye, everyone. See you in a week or two, perhaps.